I think that I've got a lot of skills in business myself, and I'm very, very passionate about bringing those into their full use, into their full potential. And I've had other businesses where I've been at the point where I've thought, either I don't know what to do next, or I know what to do next, but for some reason I'm not doing it. And it's quite a lonely place being on business on your own. So recognising that when the opportunity came along, it just seemed, wow, this is something that I know is really going to help people. So those are the main reasons. And there's nothing better than helping somebody to get what they really want and seeing them get it, seeing them actually get the results. I think that no matter how much you know, no matter how good you are, there's always a little bit extra that somebody can help get out of you. I mean, if we look at some of the world's best business people, or even in the sporting arena, people like Tiger Woods, fantastic golfer, nobody could actually deny that, but he still has a coach just to get that extra bit. And it's so important to have somebody looking in from the outside, because sometimes you just can't see what they can see. What do I love about coaching business owners? The main thing is seeing them get the results. I build a good level of rapport with my clients so that they can be very honest and open with me, which is another great thing, because as a business owner quite often you don't have somebody that you can do that with. So it's watching them grow, watching them develop, and actually seeing them get what they really want from life. And I think the most rewarding is to, yes, it's great to see somebody get the new Ferrari that they want or something like that, but it's even better to see somebody get some time for themselves, because that's something that you just can't get back in your life. Once it's gone, it's gone. So somebody who's not seeing their 7-year-old daughter in school uniform ever, and to be able to go home and do that, that's fantastic. In the year 2000, I broke my back in 4 or 5 different places and was unable to walk at the time, and it was quite a long recovery process in terms of not just physically but emotionally and all sorts of other areas. But the actual walking part of it, there was a guy who was the husband of a lady in the next bed, and he wasn't an expert in teaching people to walk or recovering from injury or anything like that, but he coached me. He was a sports coach as well, and he coached me to walk again. And it was literally one step at a time. It wasn't, right, we're going to do all this in one go. It was one thing after another, and it was just fantastic. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't have been able to walk again, but certainly not at the speed, and it felt easy because he was helping me. I am very determined and persistent, so I won't give up on somebody, even if they want to give up on themselves. I don't give up, and so because I don't give up, then they stay with me. And I would say my passion and commitment. It's quite easy to lose interest in something, but if somebody else is passionate about it, that can really rub off. And the fun aspect of it, really. Sometimes we all need reminding that we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves. You know, we do this thing every day, our business. And a lot of business owners take it so seriously they forget that to put the fun element in. So that's another important aspect. I think the ability to unlock their own potential, and that quite often starts with being able to set really big goals. Not big goals that are unrealistic, but achieve big things. Lots of people look so you know, they underestimate what they can achieve. It's not a new thing for a lot of people to hear that we overestimate what we can do in a year, but we massively underestimate what we can do in 10 years. So having people understand that makes a huge difference to what they actually achieve. That's one thing. And then I would say that another thing would be that what they have inside them already is so valuable, and so it's bringing that out. That's another really great thing for them, and that's where coaching works, because you're empowering somebody to do it rather than doing it for them. Definitely think I'm fun. They like spending the time with me. They trust me. They do tell me things that are confidential and that they rely on me to help them with, and to be very discreet about that, which I do that, and that's quite an important part to me. So high level of integrity, honesty. I don't tell them what they want to hear necessarily. It's not always easy for them to start with, but that's what's of most value to them. So yeah, they say to me that I tell it like it is, and I get the results for them, or they get the results, but not coincidentally because I'm their coach. So yeah, they do. It does work. They do get the time back, or they do make the extra profits. Choosing a coach is a really personal thing, so I would never say to somebody that I would need to be their coach, because I have to be picked by somebody who thinks that they are going to want me as their coach. In fact, it happens the other way around as well. I need to believe that I can work well with that business owner to help them to move forward. So it is a mutual relationship. But in terms of actually achieving the results, then they would only need to look at my client testimonials and the results that I've already achieved for clients. So I'd just say, speak to my clients and they'll tell you why I'm a good coach for them. But at the end of the day, the choice is very much for the person who's, you know, for both people. Action.